I'm Gloria from Pascagoula, Mississippi. The place is really too small. It's 5 of us living in one trailer. And I've been asking for a bigger trailer, but they keep saying that they gonna move me, they'll see. So far they hadn't did anything. I'm just here. I can't do no better. Can't do no better.
Where were you living before Katrina?
I was living in the village, Carver Village.
Renting?
I was renting.
Why are you not renting now?
Why I'm not renting now? Because the rent's so high. The rent is so high. I only make $650 an hour. And I can't pay $700–800 rent. It's hard. But I wouldn't mind renting. I would love to rent. Because I would love to get out the trailer. But I just, honestly to God, I can't afford it.
What was your rent before Katrina?
$350.
And now it would be about $800 or something?
Yeah, it would be between $700 and $800. The rent is gone up. Everything is sky high.
My name is Shannon.
And so, how long have you been in this
We've been in since January in this trailer. We're in a bigger trailer.
Okay.
It rained and the ceiling fell, and they moved us in this smaller trailer with intentions of moving back into a big trailer, but as you can see, we're stuck. They haven't moved us back into a bigger trailer.
And that bigger trailer
They
was...
haven't called and said anything about it, and when I call and say something about it, they like talk around. So they've been stuck here.
That bigger trailer, was that a FEMA trailer?
Mm-hmm.
And the roof
3-bedroom. The roof fell in.
Were you in it?
We were living there. We lived there for a little while. First it fell in. I called and they were supposed to come out and fix it. Never did. So when it rained, it just got worse and worse and worse, and it fell. Then we had all this mold in the trailer. So that's when they decided to move us.
How long were you in it after the roof
we were
fell?
still in it.
Yeah, we was in it maybe
It rained
2 or
a couple
3
of
months.
times. The water was coming up the hallway, and the kids had to come in the living room to sleep because the back was wet. And then they moved us here, but we stayed like that for months. You know.
Yeah, it's about 3 months before they moved us out of there. I mean, like the place had to actually just mold up before they moved us out. You know what I'm saying?
Stuck here ever since. We're waiting on a cottage home. They say September. FEMA said they would put us in a motel, but it's on 30 days increments, and they won't promise us that the cottage home will be ready by then. So, and after you move out the FEMA trailer, you can't come back. After you leave, you can't come back.
Yeah, so that must
we're
be...
kind of stuck.
That must be a fear that people want to try to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With nothing to fall back on.
You can't move to none of your houses around here because it's so expensive.
They want us on the rent. We looked at one house and it was $1,700 a month. The rent has never been that high here.
And matter of fact, like I said, we was living in Fernwood neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? It's one of the best neighborhoods around Pascagoula. And the highs we was paying like $650 to $675 a month rent. And now in the same house, you know what I'm saying, we was living in like $1,400 a month. And that's a big movement. All these places in Pascagoula just gone sky high.
And then they want the same for deposit, so.
Yeah. It's understandable if it's $700 a month, $700 deposit. But you're talking $1,200 a month and $1,200 deposit. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, you're just saving to try to get into a place, you know. It's just ridiculous, man.
And I've asked them to come check for the formaldehyde. They haven't came yet to check our trailer to even see if formaldehyde is in there or not. They haven't came.
I know it's probably because most of everything in the trailer mostly glued together.
And my little girl, she complains her eyes burn all the time. He has had headaches like crazy.
Yeah,
Sometimes he have to leave just to get out of it.
Yeah, I mean, when they sent the paper out, it tells you these little symptoms that you have. And I'm like, Mom, you know what I'm saying?
Not
Sometimes
telling
we just
you.
be sitting in here and our eyes go to bring my little kids that my eyes are burning. Like, let's go outside for a while, you know, stuff like that. There. And I'm like, there might be something that they've been talking about going on in their trailer. I told my wife, glue, it was poison, you know. Being so close to it for a long, long time. I mean, this place is supposed to be like a weekend thing or maybe a week thing if you go on vacation or something like that there. But just staying in it constantly for a year or so like that there, yeah, I'm pretty sure it take a toll on you, you know.
And no one's been out to.
Checking on that like that.
They send people out to see what your plans are to move out, you know, every now and then, but nobody's came to check for formaldehyde. Nobody's. It's just very stressful being up in here. 2 other kids, and my son come home from college sometimes. It's crazy.
What's your name?
Ruby?
You know, they're supposed to help these folks that's in these trailers find somewhere to stay. You know what I'm saying? And they're not doing it, but they steady putting deadlines on these trailers. You know, and half of the people don't have nowhere to go. You know? So how are you gonna move when you ain't helping me and you telling me you're gonna help me and I got a deadline and I still ain't got no kind of help, no refund, no nothing to do nothing with. It's not right. You know, these folks, I don't know what's wrong with these people. These folks, they tripping because they ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing. That all that money they done got over billions and billions of dollars. Where is it going? Where is it at? Because we ain't getting it to help do nothing. You know, and they sitting up there with all that money and they ain't doing nothing with it. They're just sitting on it. And Trent Lott's supposed to be our senator and he ain't doing nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? And he from Pascagoula. Born and raised in Pascagoula. And he ain't doing nothing about it. He don't care either. You know? It ain't right. It ain't right. Period. It's not. It says liberty. Liberty. I'm finna get me a net that says justice too.
Okay. Well, my name's Patrice Smith, and I live in William Lettner Housing Project. I want to speak out because people are still in FEMA trailers and public housing is causing turmoil. They're privatizing public housing. They're not building anymore. If they can get people from public housing onto Section 8 into rental houses with income, they can open up public housing for those who are still in a FEMA trailer and who are struggling to stay alive because of all the chemicals and the disease and the bugs and the mold and all of that. These people are people too, and they have paid tax and they deserve to live a better life. So somebody needs to come here and help us because we all need help. It's been 2 years and people still living as though it's the day after Katrina. It's time for a change for the Gulf Coast of Mississippi. And I'm done because I'm so upset now.